Donald Mackerel from Donald Mackerel Gaming. I am back with a positive video today to counterbalance that gaming market video I've just done. Not all indie traders are bad. I will say indie traders have to pull their socks up, but I saw another side to it today from a chap who was offered a spot at the Bolting gaming market, and the costs involved when he told me what you need to put to one side just to be able to do the gaming markets. It made me just think, why do they exist? This is just extortion. This is horrible. But yeah, I found a lovely, lovely store in the sunny paradise that is Rhyl in Wales. Literally just went there for a day out with the missus and the dogs. I did what I always do, which is Googled video game stores near me. Found 4 stores. One of them was CEX, so I avoided that. There was a place called GEX, which I think was called Games Exchange. Turns out it shut down years ago. They just haven't bothered updating Google, so couldn't go to that. The third one was a place called Spectrum Gaming. So I was really tough to that. I thought it was something to do with ZX Spectrum Gaming. It did say on the thingy about like first place to go for your video games needs. They don't do video games. It's tabletop gaming, so I don't know what's happened there. It's perhaps they've changed. I don't know, but I did find a place called GB Games in the arcade in the centre of Rhyl. What a place. What an absolutely brilliant place. Fantastic guy running it as well. And not just a place to go and buy games. Again, you can get like DVDs and things from there as well, and all sort of gaming paraphernalia. Hopefully I've got a video up in the corner here sort of showing you what his shelves look like, but also some stuff like the Han Solo Carbonite figures. I was like, blimmin' heck, they're absolutely fantastic. But on top of that, he's got a gaming corner where kids can just like come in and play games against one another, or you can test the games that you're about to buy. What a fantastic idea. I remember when Virgin Megastores used to let you test the CDs that you were going to buy, just in case you didn't want the album. You could ask them, like, can you play that? Pop some headphones on. Yeah, that's for me. I'll take that. This guy does that with the games. So what a great idea. Upstairs, he'd got a VR room. I think you had to pay to use that, but you could go up and experience VR. Absolutely fantastic. And by that, I don't mean it's like Gary Glitter's blacked out shed where he's like, yeah, come in here, you can experience something with me. It was genuinely a VR room. So very, very community minded. Really, really funny fella. Really, really nice fella as well. Loads of stuff in the back too. So just because I said to him, like, I told him what I was going to do, which I was going for the full Xbox 360 set. And he said, oh, come into the back. I'll show you what I've got. He said, I've got all this to put out on stock yet. He said, I'll just wait for the shelves to dip down a bit. And he said, and I sell a lot of this on eBay, but you might be interested. I'm going to show you what I've managed to pick up. Fantastic. So again, never be afraid to ask, is there anything else in the back? This I found on the shelf. I've bought it because it's a PlayStation 3 exclusive. I am just trying to get some PS3 exclusives. I doubt I'll ever get the full set, but just if I see them and they're cheap, I will pick them up. This looks blooming awful. Really, really awful. But it was 75p. I can't turn down a PS3 exclusive for 75p. Racket Sports. Well, I think this is a racket, and I'll give us your money. The best bit is someone paid £4 for this originally, it says on the back, but oh dear, Racket Sports on the PS3. I mean, I'm guessing it's just the tennis section of Wii Sports using the Move controllers, is it, for the PS3? So yeah, I don't know. That's just an aside. I'll show you the 5 games for the Xbox 360 that I've been looking for. This is no lie. This shows you what the choice of games is like near me. I've been looking for these for blooming ages, and I am so happy to pick these up. I will say these are all priced slightly higher than CEX prices. 50p, a pound, £2 higher, that sort of thing, depending on the value. Apart from one game that was a penny cheaper because it didn't have a manual. We'll start with that game, but I don't mind paying those prices, especially to an indie. And again, I know what I'm getting. If it's a penny cheaper because it doesn't have a manual, CEX would send that out anyway. They don't care. The other ones, I knew they had manuals, so I didn't mind paying a little bit extra. And the alternative was eBay, where the prices have gone silly. So yeah, rather pick them up from here. The first one... This is the one without a manual. Nat Geo Quiz Wildlife, as you can see, for £2.99. So that is £3 in CEX. Yeah, just really, really chuffed to pick it up. I've been after that for blooming ages. I thought I'd see it in a Chazza or something like that for 50p, but And it just, I can see it just being one of those games that's just going to get harder and harder and harder to get hold of, because people will have thrown it away. But as I say, no manual, sadly. I don't think it needs one, and I'm definitely not willing to pay over the odds to get one with a manual. So happy to pick that up for £3. Another one that's £3, and this one does come with the manual, and it's £3 in CEX. So really chuffed to pick this up. I should also say, no deals were made. I never do that. I never walk into somewhere with decent prices and go, give me a deal, I'll put you on YouTube. I'm giving this guy a shout out because of how fantastic he is and how fantastic his shop is. Yeah, no deals made. £2.99, so a penny cheaper than CEX for summer athletics. It looks blooming awful. Doesn't matter to me though. I've kept the receipt as well, just in case. But yeah, it looks blooming awful. I don't care. I really, really, really don't care. I just wanted the game. So that is another one off my list that's been really, really tricky to find around here. Probably these three I will never, ever, ever play. Just because they're all for the Kinect, and I'm really not a fan of the Kinect. I suppose I could do a playthrough once I've got all the Kinect games, do like a retrospective on it, but nobody'd watch it. So this, just what the heck? Adidas My Coach. It says that, I think it's like 13 Adidas sporting heroes will let you train with them, such as like Gareth Bale, Jessica Ennis, Kaka, Anna Ivanovic, is that tennis? I don't know. And the last one, I've no idea. Maat Nonu. I don't know. As you can see there, £3.99. It's £3.50 at CEX. They've had a copy in for a long, long time. I've continually tried to order it, and they keep on cancelling it, saying it's not fit for sale. On eBay, I can't get that cheaper than £10, like delivered to me. Can't do it. So to me, £3.99 is an absolute blooming steal to get a game I will never play. What is wrong with me? Talking of games I will never play. Again, who knows? Perhaps if I set up a Patreon and you lot are idiots and you want to pay a fat, balding white man to jiggle about in front of you, I'll do this in a G-string. Just Dance 2016. Awful game. I think it was £6.99, was it? Yeah, £6.99, £6 in CEX. I don't mind paying the extra £1. Again, these are all complete, so it's all good. Let's have a look at some of the songs on it. All About That Bass by Megan Trainor. Oh, I do know that one, Megan Trainor. Animals by Martin Garrix. What? Never heard of it. Balkan Blast Remix by Angry Birds. What? Let's just... Oh, God. Is there anything actually known here? I know Born This Way by Lady Gaga. No. No, I know nothing about this. This really is not my scene. Just to give you an example of the things that I'm confused over. Chihuahua by... I'm going to have to just hold this up to the camera. I don't think I'm allowed to say this. I don't think I'm allowed to say that. Is that even going to... It's probably not. I'm probably have to take a picture and put that up there. But yeah, I don't think you should be using that word around kids. Just Dance 2016. Oh my lord. Awful. And the final Kinect game. This is £12 in CEX. Yet again, tried ordering it a few times. They refused to send it out, just say it's not in saleable condition. I'm guessing it's the European covers, because a lot of these have got like German or Italian variants that are available. Even on eBay though, they're not cheap. So that's all I ever tend to see. I'd never ever ever see the UK variants. So as it should be £12, paying $14.99 for this, I'm pretty happy to do so, to be honest. And this is possibly the only one I'm going to... Oh no, because it's another dance party, so not a chance. Alvin and the Chipmunks, Chipwrecked. How the heck can that not be a platformer? Blimey heck. But yeah, just it features 30 hit songs. It's just the Chipmunks doing their versions of popular songs as they normally do. So I'm just trying to clip that together because it's gone all weird. Yeah, again, really not for me, so glad to pick it up for £15. Again, that is going for like £20 plus online, especially complete. The complete ones are ridiculous. So picked all those up, really chuffed to meet him. I did ask him if I could like film a little bit of his shop, and if I could give him a bit of a shout out, and he's very happy to do that. He did tell me though how tricky it is for an indie store to survive nowadays, which is why he refuses to do those markets. But on top of that, the local councils just continually upping the rent, up and up and up and up and up, where people are getting squeezed tighter and tighter, and they have less money to spend, and yet the councils are still going, give us more, give us more, give us more. And by the way, people have to pay more for parking, and we're going to make it harder for them to get to your store. Like, we'd gone there with our dogs. They decided to ban dogs from the shopping centre. So anybody who's gone there on holiday with a dog, stay away. You go somewhere else. We don't want your money, says Rhyl Town Council. I spoke to quite a few business owners whilst I was there, not just gaming people. We spoke to a lovely cafe, I think it's called Selves Cafe, proper old school cafe where they do like ham, egg and chips, that sort of business, with a cup of tea. I think it was sausage, egg and chips I had with a cup of tea for £6.50. I mean, you can't say fairer than that. Blooming heck. I had a Belgian bun as well at the end just to get rid of it. But lovely place, but sadly just dead, absolutely dead. We went there like around 4 o'clock, 4:30. Yeah, nobody there apart from outside a bunch of alcoholics, and I'm not. That's a real word. That genuinely, they were just drunk. They were loitering on all of their outdoor seating and tables, genuinely making a mess. They had a sign out on the front saying that their toilet was for paying customers only. They didn't care. They'd walk in, just causing trouble, going to the toilet. The one of them started trying to accost me and my missus while we were eating, and like trying to ask questions about our dogs, but really weird questions that makes you go, please just go away, go away. Yeah, and when we spoke to the owners, they said over the past 10 years, the local council in Rhyl has made life harder and harder and harder for businesses. They don't care. The police don't care. These people that were basically assaulting their business, ruining their business, when they contacted the police would say, there's nothing we can do. It's a free country. They can sit on your outdoor stuff if you want. If you don't like it, bring your stuff indoors. And then when they started like getting drunk and basically damaging the shop or threatening people, again, they'd approach the police. They'd say to the police, please just come and get rid of them. They said, we can't. It might affect their mental health. What the heck is the world coming to? They've started, I think they've got a £7 million investment into Rhyl. There's already a lot of furore over it where the councillors have basically... all the work hasn't gone out to tender. They've selected certain people to do the work where, let's just say, 50 grand's worth of work is going to cost 1.5 million, and it's gone to somebody that they know. So that 7 million has already been sucked up, taken away by the local council and the people that work alongside them. Yeah, Rhyl is a shadow of what it once was. I remember being a little kid and going for lovely holidays there. I mean, admittedly, it was never the nicest place, but it was a nice place. You could go there just to get a break. You know, if you wanted a day away at the seaside, you could go to Rhyl, you could go to the arcades, you could go to the fun fair, you could go to the Sea Life Centre, you could even go to I think it was called Rhyl Sun Centre if it wasn't a nice day. They had this big thing with like a fake sun and like an indoor swimming pool. It was a great little place to go. Everything's shut down. I think literally this week, the arcade, the big amusements on the front of the Rhyl Promenade has closed down. That's the end of it. And again, going through the shopping centre, the amount of shops that are just closing down, it's really sad to see. I genuinely hope, with all the love in my heart, I hope that Rhyl, it will never become what it once was. Those days are gone. But I just hope it gets some serious investment where it needs it. And I hope these stores can survive. And if you own a decent indie store, I genuinely hope that your shop survives too. But yeah, do go and check out GB Games. I can't say go to Rhyl for anything else. Really can't, because sadly it has become a bit of a dump. Yeah, I'm going to leave that on a negative note. So please don't enjoy that. Please feel angry about it and feel angry about the state of the world and the way that things are going in the UK at the moment. This has been Donald Mackerel for Donald Mackerel Gaming. See you all again soon. Cheers, everybody.